Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so importantly for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across us, or you are hearing our voice for the first time, we still remain your one and only, ever ready, bringing it to you, as you all know. So, my wonderful family, without not wasting much of your time, today I just want us to do quick.
Barrister, please, how do you reconcile this judgment with the pending suit, the appeal by the federal government that is pending at the Supreme Court in the aftermath of Abuja Court of Appeal judgment?
Well, it doesn't detract from the effectiveness of the judgment today. That case is diametrically different from this one here today. That case concerns a criminal matter that didn't terminate the way it's supposed to terminate at High Court, and the Court of Appeal held in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. So the federal government, well, took it to appeal. This is a different case altogether. In law, we call this kind of case sui generis. It's of a special class, so nothing can ever taint it. Not that I'm saying that the differentiation is that, but because we have commonality of a client here. So we have Nnamdi Kanu as a common feature here, and the federal government and the Attorney General of the Federation are also parties. But that is as far as the similarity goes in that respect of being parties, common parties. And the second similarity is that the Court of Appeal judgment of 13th October also was relied upon copiously by the court in Umuahia today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Holy. Yeah, hold on. It's another
You could bring that mic now.
Oh my God. No, thank you, gentlemen of the press. Thank you, gentlemen of the press. I am Comrade Igbo. I am the National President.
Less noise.
Today, on behalf of the Igbo both home and diaspora, we are very glad for today's judgment. Today's judgment is a clarification that indigenous people of Biafra, led by Nnamdi Kanu, they are not a terrorist organization. And again, the court also had an extraordinary rendition. On that case, we are calling the Nigerian government, federal government, to quit from any form of executive rascality and impunity to obey the court order, because the court is the last hope of a common man. So we are calling the federal government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, because last time at Ebonyi State, he said that the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, that the court will take decision, and today the court has taken decision. We are calling upon them that this case, the Igbo youth, they are totally involved in this case. We are calling them to obey the court order, and that is our decision. And we don't want the Nigerian government in any way try to provoke the entire Igbo youth in this country. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Okay. Nnamdi Kanu, ọmalịcha nwa. Lead it. I'm the special counsel to the indigenous people of Biafra and its supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu. We came to court today. Make we receive the judgment of the case where we filed for March this year. That case where we filed against the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu last year in Kenya. we don't like her at all. Nobody like her. So the thing say, we can't do like that. We can't come court, come file them for match. So we don't go do many hearings. So today, the court render that judgment and we can't win. We win well. The court talk say, make them carry Nnamdi Kanu. Come on, go put them back for where they bring them from. Yes, sir. If the federal government there for court today, and so called for hold them for here. So when I hear us, that thing wanna do for 19th no good. June, I say no good. Make una carry Nnamdi Kanu. They come back okay. And so called talk today, and they talk many other things. Come condemn how they come touch her. Come talk say all those things no good at all. No be say that way, and so government supposed to behave. So, but the important thing they say, we don't win. So, with the federal government, make them listen to their court. This court, no be my court. Now, federal government owner. So, your court don't tell you. You go act now. You don't go disrespect your court. So that thing when they talk, say, all dog they chop this thing. Make you no carry your own put for here. This one they do for Abuja with court of appeal. Make you no repeat here. They don't do. Thank you very much. The government, the court been fined government 500 million. They say government will pay Nnamdi Kanu 500 million.
What you get to tell your supporters now as this matter don't be like this? Which message you get to tell POB supporters?
Well, you know, when the judgment finished for court, I can't talk to the court. I can't thank the court. Say, come on, man. They don't show me today. Say, come on, man. The last hope we get for this country, now judiciary. Now the same thing why I go tell like POB. So there is hope. Justice in this country. Still hope from the judiciary. Yes. Well, I pay our house. I pay our federal government house. Court say how many happened last year, June. We just follow one man in Kenya. Toria into Nabali, Tandinto. Has go to a Korea, Kenya, no drop on no you can have. And Uta has to touch up. We can have. Me in age way be a court with the Asato. Yeah, we have a court. Even in a court, so I'm hoping they will obey. They want so only major courts in major equity. Only men federal government. They had a jail court. They had a jail court from a court and major. And maybe seek it. They had a jail court also. Almost in the hatch, they seek a hard make court order. Obey. It is smart land court to the Nigeria. I have to ask you. American trade law. Can respect. I respect people. I respect the court.
We are live at Federal High Court Umuahia. Right now, as you can see, Barrister Aloy, my special counsel to the leader of the Igbo, just finished addressing the press. So we have victory today. So we are thanking Gabiam for the victory, just like always. You can see how he's Biafrans all over the country came in mass to pay solidarity to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in court today. As you can see, they are very, very happy for today's ruling in Umuahia Federal High Court. Yes, this is Umuchukwu Writers reporting live from Federal High Court, Umuahia. Stay tuned. We are waiting for our lawyer barrister to brief the press on what transpired today.
Who's going?
So you want to dismiss me? Let me tie the amount.
How come not that I decided?
Sorry, let me tie the amount.
No. Go back.
People should give them space now.
Because of son.
Please, for the camera to get
Not yet. Are we ready?
No, barrister, we are not. Excuse me. Excuse me, we are not. Excuse me, we are not.
Those who are not journalists should shoot.
I don't know why they are covering here. Eh?
Those who are not journalists should shoot. Let's journalists get
We are not ready, please.
If you are not a journalist, you shoot. So that journalists will have the space.
Me, go back.
Oh, we can have space.
No, but there is a shade there.
Okay, let's go there now.
Let's go to a wider place so that everybody will be captured. Please, gentlemen, wait. That's not how it is. Excuse me, that's not how it is.
Take.
Please don't talk yet. I don't like this arrangement. Go ahead. I don't
Okay, let me have your audience. Audience. First of all, let me thank the members of the to witness this landmark judgment. Like I said in open court, when we commenced this lawsuit initially in August 2021, there was nothing else we were looking for except justice. We got justice initially before the High Court of Abia State, but it was segmented justice and limited justice to the events of 2017, i.e. the military invasion. So because of that, we proceeded to the Federal High Court, also in search of justice. And today, justice has been done. Extraordinary rendition has been finally struck down. As a means of bringing a fugitive from one country to the other, the court has made it clear today that extraordinary rendition shall not be tolerated by the judiciary of this country. Yes. And in making that clear, the court quite very clearly referred to the Court of Appeal judgment of October 13. So now that the judiciary is speaking with one voice, it's left to the government of the day, the federal government, to retool itself and re-advise itself. What is the judiciary trying to tell the executive branch? The judiciary is simply saying one thing, in one voice, that self-determination is not a crime. But when you fight it as a crime, you have to fight it within the confines of the law. Yes. That any executive rascality or recklessness or unlawfulness shall not be tolerated by the judiciary. We came before this court today, or rather when we did in March this year, asking the court for 8 reliefs. We came before the court with 8 prayers, and all the 8 prayers were granted. The court held that what happened to Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya was torture. The court held that his manner of being brought into the country is extraordinary rendition. But most importantly, the most important takeaway from this judgment today, I have to tell you, is not the money. We didn't come here looking for money. It's only because the Nigerian Constitution made provisions that when you sue for fundamental rights, you have to tag along a request for money. So we couldn't say, well, we're not going to do that. That's what the law requires. So we are not talking about the money. We are talking about restoring him to the status quo as of June 19, 2021. And that is the most important order we got from this court today. So I call on federal government to take prompt steps to obey this court order and restore Nnamdi Kanu the status that he was as of June 19, 2021, which was that he was a free man, Her Majesty's subject who entered Britain on a valid passport, entered Kenya on a valid passport, but was extraordinarily in the nation of Nigeria. So this court is saying restore him to the status quo. And that is exactly what I expect the federal government to do. As you can recall, the Court of Appeal discharged him, but it didn't go that far. So if the federal government was relying on anything that it calls a lacuna in that 13th October judgment, of which there is none, it has been made clearer today by this very Federal High Court that not only has Nnamdi Kanu been discharged by the Court of Appeal in Abuja, the Federal High Court Umuahia has ordered you to restore him. Take the extra step of restoring him to his status as a free man as of June 19, 2021. And on a final note, let me also address this specifically to the federal government with all sense of responsibility. A terrorist group does not have lawyers. Yes. Anywhere in the world, it doesn't happen. IPOB is not a terrorist group. If it does, it wouldn't have lawyers, lead counsels, and special counsels. Everywhere. In Washington, IPOB has lawyers. In Britain, IPOB has lawyers. And when I say IPOB, I mean IPOB stroke Masin Nnamdi Kanu. In Kenya, IPOB has lawyers. In Nigeria, IPOB has multitude of lawyers. Point to any terrorist group in the world that has lawyers. Show me any terrorist group in the world that has won a single court judgment. No. But IPOB has been winning a string of victories. Yes. What does that tell you? It tells you that apart from the federal government and that very discriminatory action it took in 2017, declaring IPOB a terrorist organization, no other organ of state, including judiciary here today and judiciary in Abuja on 13th October, sees IPOB as a threat to the state or as a terrorist organization. So it's time the federal government goes back to that policy and advises itself.
That brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. Share the video and tell your friends about this platform, because the best thing or the best place for you to be is here. Turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new buzz boost like this, you'll be the first to notify. Thank you once again and remain blessed.